Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. And you look at Thomas. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Oh, he has taken the league by storm, exceeding many people's expectations. This award is his to lose.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Flag is out there with Najee Marshall. And there's Davis. And there's Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. The guard pair for him, Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. G.A. Everett coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Oh, good on the 3. Up top, Christie. He's guarded by Williams. Marshall passes to Davis. Lets a floater go. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Holmgren looking around. Hartenstein in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And the bank shot is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Here's Nembhard. Right side, Davis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Thomas. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here is Davis. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass the flag. Hartenstein against Davis. Here's Nembhard. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas no good that time either. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now, flag. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Hartenstein. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Thomas. The past month has been surreal. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Pass to Christie. Now Marshall to stop the run. It's hauled in by Thomas.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
SGA on the wing. Ahmad covering. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
First free throw is good. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Double team on Thomas. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Isaiah Hartenstein is second.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and what I love is, for the most part, they take high-quality shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here is Davis. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Russell with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Pass to Marshall. Flag sets a screen for Marshall. Trying to get something going. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 14. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Davis. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Outside for Thomas. And the Thunder, another three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Mavericks trail by 20. Marshall with it. Still without a basket. Here's Russell. A beautiful reverse layup.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
SGA kicks to Thomas. Pocket six. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Marshall. Outside, Davis. Great D that time from Hartenstein.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for him.
Count that bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass the flag. Davis with a screen on SGA. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 5 now.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And it's Thompson in for Max Christie. Mavericks on D. 17-point game. Caruso finds SGA. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Davis missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Thomas. Davis with some nice D.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Marshall. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. And Davis can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Pass the flag. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Davis. The 3, Marshall. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Dort misses. And stolen by Thomas. He gets that one. Thomas got 14.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, and if I recall, wasn't he part of the Splash Brothers? Clay still getting it done from deep.
And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
Pass to Thomas. Now Caruso. And a wide open look for SGA. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Thompson finds Gafford. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. In the corner, it's flat. Back to Marshall. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Marshall. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Caruso, the pass to Thomas. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gafford. Left side, Davis. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Payson Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Williams dishes to Williams. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caruso against Russell. To the paint. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Tim, you think about rim running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Here's Wallace following the score by Dallas. Holmgren outside. Over Gafford. Holmgren can't hit. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Kevin, back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie.
Well, D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Russell kicks to Thompson. Pass to Exum. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Williams against Thompson. Williams passes to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Gafford. His last outing, he had 8 points. Martin with a screen on George. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good work there as it goes. George got his first points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Aaron Wiggins, and it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And the Mavericks making a change here. Holmgren in the corner. Williams outside, drills the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You could tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Now here's Davis. Back to Nembhard. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Holmes.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Mavericks trail by 20. Nembhard, the pass to Christie. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Christie. Now Exum lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Here's Christie after Oklahoma City gets the 3. It's Nembhard on the wing. Wallace covering.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Now here's Thomas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Davis. At the top of the key, Gafford. And it's Exum in the corner. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And stolen by Christie. Over Thomas. And that one goes long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Williams finds Thomas. To the left wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hands it from downtown. Exum's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Wallace. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis with a screen on Wallace. Back to Davis. And stolen by Williams. Shoots over Gafford. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now, here's Exum, covered by Joe. It's Nembhard on the wing. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The Thunder leading by 19. 3-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Nembhard on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To Exum. The second chance effort. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Joe in the corner. Wallace outside. Pass to Thomas to end the cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
The first one falls. And Tim, for all the talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA subbed in for Wallace. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Fifth on the list, Cooper Flagg.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Mavericks trail by 21. Outside, Davis. Holmgren with the steal. Here's the teardrop. And Thomas with the second chance points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, Nembhard pass to Flagg. And here is Marshall. Davis with a screen on Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Davis gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 5th assist in this one. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now, here's George. Wiggins outside. From outside the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Nembhard. Now, Flagg. And here's Marshall. Here's Flagg. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him, and he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Davis. To the middle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Thomas. And here we can check out the score for Daniel Gafford.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Williams comes in for George. And both free throws good for Thomas.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Christie. Outside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And the first one drops. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Christie. Here's Flagg. jacks up a three. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the floor for Dallas. Najee Marshall's out there with Davis. Then it's Flag. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. They get the rebound. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, Mind the lanes. Chet Holmgren.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here's Williams following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pulls it up. A shot by Williams, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Christie finds Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Holmgren with a screen on Nembhard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Marshall. High post, Davis. And Thomas with the block. One-on-one here. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Holmgren wide open. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Holmgren's got 14 points. Pass to Marshall. Flag sets a screen for Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Williams, that's good.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Marshall from the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Nembhard with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To the right side. 3, Marshall. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Pass to Flag. Outside for Davis. They need this. Thunder with the rebound. Thomas got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. SGA surveying the defense. Marshall brings the double team. From deep, Williams. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Thomas got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams from outside. Holmgren on the foul. Holmgren's got 16 points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Nembhard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Davis for 3. That doesn't go either for Davis.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks, and then D up.
Here's Nembhard. Inside. Davis with the bucket. 10 points for him.
Well, the defense will get credit for effort there, but with AD's length, he can just play over the top of anybody.
Now here's Thomas. Got 26.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Flag. Over Thomas. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got his first basket.
And no one expects this to be a key area for Flag, but might consider folding it into his game. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Nembhard finds Marshall. Nembhard sets the pick for Marshall. Misses the three.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Thomas. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks also with a sub. Gafford's checked in. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 18. And here's Marshall. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
To the left for Oklahoma City, number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
To the inside. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass the flag. Now, here's Marshall. On the wing, Christie. And they get it back. Now Marshall. Here's Gafford. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. And it's 9 points for Daniel Gafford.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Gafford. Dallas shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's Jordan off the drive. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Fifth on the list, Cooper Flagg.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Free throw good, Dort. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Dort, wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Nembhard. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Joe. Now Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Christie. Caruso drills it from outside. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Dallas. Williams passes to Dort. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 6 points for Lou Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. The Thunder shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Caruso kicks to Dort. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Pass to Joe. Now Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. The Mavericks shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Marshall passes to Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Marshall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford misses.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Caruso kicks to Dort. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Dort passes to Williams. Off target with his 3. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kenrich Williams out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now Caruso. After Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. The wing jumper off target.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lively trying to break loose. A nice shot by Exum.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Mitchell outside. Williams passes to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yes, that goes in. And 12 points for Dante Exum.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace. There's a screen. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Out to Thompson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Wallace kicks to Williams. Here's Caruso. No good on the triple.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Russell against Mitchell. On the wing, Davis. Out to Russell. Three-pointer. And finished off by Davis.
That's the essence of Davis's game. Battling through contact and playing big inside.
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one's good. Caruso
got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. On the wing, Thompson. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Mitchell dishes to Wallace. For the three, bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Davis. There's Russell with the three. Traps in the tray.
And Russell with the answer from three. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
Pass to Williams. And here is Wallace. Down low. And that one's good. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell wide open, and a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Russell finds Thompson. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, Klay Thompson right now so potent and difficult to contain for the defense. This guy can flat out go off on any given night.
Now here's Wallace. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Now, here's Exum. Outside, Russell. Davis inside. He's against Williams. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Exum finds Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now here's Wallace. A wide open look here for Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Lively. To the paint. That's good from Davis on the assist by Thompson. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Up top, Russell. Covered by Mitchell. Russell passes to Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. The Thunder shooting 40% in the fourth. Wallace with the ball. Beyond the arc. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Exum with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Williams, a screen on Russell to the middle. And the slam by Williams.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here is Russell. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Pass to Lively. Davis inside. Wallace covering. Dallas, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Thunder. Caruso looking for an opening. Williams kicks to Mitchell. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Russell passes to Thompson. Outside, Davis. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside, Lively. And he banks in the layup. Lively's got his first basket of the night.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Exum. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And here is Wallace after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Bounce pass from Williams. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Russell passes to Davis, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
And here is Wallace. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports as we present our player of the game.